How's it going, everybody? How the hell are you? Welcome back to the Nerdy Jock. I'm the Nerdy Jock, Nick Angle, and this week in sports, it's getting good, baby. The weekend was fantastic. This week looks awesome. Hockey is back. The semifinals are going, and we are going to talk about it. All right, let's talk about those hockey playoffs right now. The Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning have gone already in game one, and the Islanders pull it out 2-1 in the first game. And Tampa Bay said, well, their heads weren't in it. Really? Where were they? I mean, it's in your own barn. It's the semifinals. Where are your heads at? We'll see, I guess, in game two. Game one of Montreal and Vegas go tonight. And, well, I have a grievance. Yeah. So I'm listening to the Steve Dangle podcast, and Adam Wilde and Steve Dangle have, well, they pissed me off a little bit. And why was I listening? I don't know. I like to torture myself, I guess, here living in Toronto. Let me just say this, guys. I know that the North Division hasn't been the greatest division this year. In fact, the rest of the world has been saying it. But now since the Leafs are out and Adam Wilde and Steve Dangle are a little salty, they're now saying that it was a terrible division. It's terrible now? Now that the Leafs are out, now it's terrible? Like, it wasn't terrible before when they were first in the division, was it? No. It was the hardest division in hockey. Yes, that's the way it was. No, it wasn't. It was bad then. It was not very great now, okay? The fact that Montreal has moved through is just... It's the way the cards have been played, all right? It's the way the cookie crumbles. Look, it's not that it's the worst division, because let's look at it. When you look at pure talent, 3 of the top 5 players in the NHL play in the North Division. 2 of those top players were shut down handedly by the Montreal Canadiens pretty much all season. So maybe, just maybe, put a little respect on the Montreal Canadiens' name. The fact is, they shut out your talent in the Toronto Maple Leafs. They shut out the talent in Winnipeg. Yeah, okay. Oh, we didn't have Mark Scheifele. You had him for 1 game and you still lost. Okay, well, the Leafs didn't have John Tavares. You won 3 games in a row without him. Where are your excuses now? Stop it. I get that you're salty. Just admit that you're salty. Don't say, well, I'm not salty. I just, I think it's not been a very good division and they're going to get swept by the Vegas Golden Knights. Shut your mouth. Nobody cares. All right? I get that you're salty. I'd be upset too if the CN Tower got lit up in my rival team colors. I get it. But put a little respect on their name. All right? They're going up against the Vegas Golden Knights that play a very similar style to them. Is it going to be a hard game? Yes. Will they lose? I don't know. But to say that they're going to get swept is ridiculous. Will they win? Maybe. Will they lose? Maybe. That's the word you got to use. Maybe. Because you don't know. Because they've gone in through 2 rounds and they've smoked both opponents. All right? They had a little bit of a bump spot there. Okay? Lost 3 games in a row. Came back, won 3 games in a row. But the fact is they're there, and the Leafs aren't. So stop it. Okay, maybe I got a little overboard there. But let's just look back. The Washington Capitals were in a pretty crappy division a few years back, winning President's trophies, and I don't remember anybody, and I mean anybody, not picking them to win the Stanley Cup, and then them losing in the second round, or the third round, or even the first round. But we all sat there and went, this is a great team. No, they weren't. They were in a shitty division. And they happened to own it. So, at what point do we sit here and put our biases aside and just look at the game as a whole? If you want to be a homer, be a homer. But then just say, I'm a homer. At least, Steve Dangle is he's pretty open with his homerisms. But, the fact is, look at the games, the way they're being played. Just be objective, okay? I don't know if Montreal will win. Probably not. Vegas looks like a very good team. But you know what? So did the Toronto Maple Leafs, and so did the Winnipeg Jets. And don't. Oh, well, they didn't have Tavares and they didn't have Scheifele. I don't care, okay? Kevin Durant wasn't there for the Warriors, and nobody seemed to be upset when the Raptors won the title. All right? Stop it. smack yourself in the head and give yourself a shake. It's enough. Sorry for the rant. All right, moving on to baseball and the Blue Jays. Oh, the Blue Jays. Bullpen issues? No problem. We're just going to crank out 18 runs. You don't need a bullpen. You just need a lob baller at that point. Wow, Blue Jays, well done. First time, actually, that Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Kevin Biggio hit a home run in a single game, all three of them. And then they did it twice. Yeah, woo! Look, the offense of this Jays team, when it's clicking, it can go. But that, oh man, that bullpen is terrifying. Obviously, they're going to have to do something to it, but you know what? They played a great series against the Red Sox. Obviously, that first game, you'd want to have back. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is just, I don't know. Is he playing with cheat codes? Like, is this just a video game to him? He's the fourth fastest Blue Jay to hit 20 home runs. So moving forward, obviously the Blue Jays, I've said it all along, consistency is going to be king. If they can be consistent, they are going to win baseball games. If they can't be consistent, then the bullpen is going to have to come in and hopefully not blow it. And we'll all hold our collective breaths every time he goes to the pen, but we'll see. Starting pitching has been really good. Bullpen, obviously, not so good. The bats have been pretty much on fire, but when they miss, then it becomes a little bit rough. But hey, like I've always said now, it is fun to watch baseball again. It is fun to watch these Blue Jays. It really feels like they're always in it, and I am just so glad that we are watching a team like this again. I really wish they were in the Sky Dome. I did see it open the other day. It looked like they were trying to exercise, you know, the old rigging up there. So maybe we'll get them back before the summer ends. Here's hoping. All right, going into this weekend, F1 is going to the south of France. Yes, we're off street courses and we're back onto, I guess, regular courses. So, who do you got? Yeah, I want to know. Comment in down below there. And man, it looks like it's going to be one of those tracks. I mean, France is, oh, it's a great track. It's very mesmerizing. A lot of blue, a lot of red. Oh, it feels like a Montreal Canadiens track. But it's a great track. I look forward to it. I think Red Bull and Mercedes maybe get it back on track here. Pardon the pun. It's one of those tracks that speed is going to be huge, and you're not on a road course anymore. This surface is even. Everything is, you can calculate everything. It should be kind of a back to normal race after the absolute mess that was Baku, which I still think is great for racing. I think that's fantastic. The fact is that you can have somebody like Perez come out of nowhere, win the race. You can have Vettel coming back, getting second. You can have Pierre Gasly fighting Leclerc for third. It was just an absolutely great race. I love the drama so far in F1. Maybe we'll get some more in France. I think it's a little bit back to normal, mind you. I think it's going to be, again, Red Bull and Mercedes getting back into it because of the consistency of the road surface. The fact is, I don't think they're going to have blowouts in the tires like they did in Baku, because that's what you get with street circuits. It should be really fun. I am 100% looking forward to it. We'll get into it later on in the week. Like I said, Habs and Vegas are going tonight. Baseball's still going this week. F1 qualifyings are coming up on Thursday and Friday. No, qualifying is Saturday. Practices are Thursday and Friday. So we'll get into it. All right, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about the rant, but hey, sometimes you just got to say what's on your mind. Do me a favor. If you like that video, smack that like button. If you really like the video, smack that subscribe. It helps me out. It helps the algorithm out, and it helps grow the channel. But always remember, guys, it's always game time. Let's go, baby!